It is the 41st millennium.
All right, hello and welcome, my forever faithful fellows basking in the Emperor's eternal golden light. My name is Master Fog, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Darktide. Today is an exciting one. We're jumping into what's already been covered ad nauseum since its release just a few days ago, but we'll be doing the new class. Been waiting forever for a new class. We were promised year one of this game we'd be getting a new class, and we finally got it, and it was pay to play, which I have very bitter feelings about. But we're not here for my cynicism. We're here for content. So let's jump in. It has been wild, guys. It has been absolutely wild. For those of you who don't know, I recently purchased a house with my wife, and we are in a storm of paperwork and planning and moving, and things have been busy. But in between all that, I've been playing a lot of Night Rain, and don't worry, there'll be more Night Rain streams coming soon. I know I sort of fell off. That's just because I wanted to start playing it by myself. But for today, I decided we would jump back over, do something a little different, and I really wanted to dive into the Arbitrator class. So this will give us a twofold. A, we're gonna showcase the new class today, see how it acts, see how it works. I'm very excited for the fact that it starts with a shield, and that it also has a shield with a gun. Apparently the shotgun's amazing. Everyone's loving this class through the rudimentary whispers that I'm hearing along the grapevine. But I mean, it makes sense. You know, you got to pay for this, and so if it sucked, people would absolutely blast it. So twofold, we're going to be using the Arbitrator class exclusively today. We're going to be starting as a Widow Baby level 1, and we're going to have to level up ourself and our weapons, and we'll take a look at the skill tree and everything involved. And 2, we're going to be playing the story missions, because apparently they revamped the campaign, and I don't think I've ever streamed the campaign of this game, because there really isn't one. You have one little tutorial mission with a screenshot, and then you sort of just dive into the main game and level up, and there's some cutscenes hither and thither. Hello, Monk. Welcome in. Happy Tier 3 to you. Happy 37 months. We're making the Arbitrator, baby. And Monk, maybe you can help me out, because I've been trying all day to think of what I'm going to name this guy, and I just can't figure it out. Judge Dredd is too easy. I feel like there's going to be 1,000 Judge Dredds out there, because let's face it, that's exactly who this character is. Right now, I'm leaning towards the Crimson Chin. All right, so we have to set up our background here. This is also something you guys probably never saw, because I didn't stream it. It doesn't really matter, except it gives you access to certain voice packs, depending on your background here. Gudge Dredd? Okay. Dudge Jed, maybe, is what you were going for? Alright, I haven't been on this screen in a while, so a lot of this background doesn't really matter, because, as I said, it doesn't affect much. And I can't recall, I think we can change most of this? Doesn't really matter. Wait a minute, don't they have the option to do... Yeah, there we are, the destroyed planet of Cadia. Beginning of the era Indomitus, the Dark Imperium. I think either Cadia or Branks Magna, the thriving industrial complex. Let's do Cadia. See if that opens up the voice that it does for the veteran. Alright here. Alright. Volunteered for service, I think. Because we're the super cop. We're the cop that can't be stopped. The survivor in the great sector collapsed nearly 3 decades ago. Many minor noble houses were decimated, leaving behind scant few souls and no property or holdings. Surviving heirs had their records redacted and were sent to the columns. Yeah, no, we're going to be a volunteer for service. Let's see here. Our commendations. Unchecked brutality. Class bullies are not uncommon in the brutal halls of the Scala Progenium. In fact, class bullies are all but encouraged, often rising to prominence amongst any group of their peers, as they demonstrate qualities greatly desired by many of the organizations that recruit from these young students. So either Canaan Affinity. Beast handling classes. Oh, that makes sense, given that, you know, we've got an ARF mechanized pooch with us. Cybermassives are capable of tearing fully grown men into... Some of these have to be new, then. Oh, yeah, look at this. Future arbitrators with bookish tendencies. Each year, the cream rises to the top. Brutality. That's not her. Punishment is harsh in the halls of the Scala. Often an entire class will face sanction for the deeds of just one of their peers. Some students take umbrage at this, usually resulting in even stricter or more cruel punishment duties. Leadership potential. Pergina with particularly strong leadership characteristics are often destined for the Astra Militarum's commissariat. Though if they show other desired traits, they may be diverted to one of the other... Yeah, we're definitely unchecked brutality. Okay. Bibliocrypt Warden. Exaction Squad. Time and Tithe. Unmanned Manufactorum. Tank and Bastion. Cartel Castigation. Worrying reliance of so-called cartel operations. Their influence even appears to reach off-world. The arbitrators of Squad EON-854 had apprehended arch traitors, once members of the acclaimed Lobian 6th Infantry Regiment, and were transporting the prisoners back to face the Emperor's judgment in front of the Marshal Ordian on Atonement when the prison barge was attacked. That sounds like the beginning of this game. And I wonder if they're really going to change anything for the arbitrators here, because the game starts with your character. You're a reject, and you are basically in prison for a crime you didn't commit, and you break out and you have to prove yourself. So, like, here we go. Exaction Squad. The squad's mission was clear. Apprehend the traitor Wolfer, execute his lieutenant. Somehow the traitors had confused their auspex readings and augurs. While their main mission succeeded and Wolfer was delivered to the Tancred Bastion prison barge for escort to Atonement for judgment, many of his lieutenants escaped. The defining moment. Yeah, let's do the Exaction Squad. Okay. Big, strong, manly man. That is... Oh, good to know they haven't updated anything here. Okay. Let's go Ghostly Pale. All the better to see our features with. Let's get rid of these first. All of this can be changed again at any time, so we're not missing out here. Yeah, just clean my face up so I can make my decisions. Wait, is that... Yeah, wait a second. Scars. There we go. And, facial hair. Let's get rid of this. Alright. Am I gonna end up going with the same face I always go with? Probably. I think it's usually this mug. Yeah, that's the one right there. I think that's my Zealot. I think that's my Psyker. A lot of these faces are just... Ooh, they're rough, man. Ooh, I actually don't mind that one. Because, again, our helmet's going to cover most of our face, so... Ooh, wait, that one. Yeah, that's the mug of a guy who goes home and beats his wife. Yes, sir. That is our Officer Nasty. Oh, man, maybe that should be the name. Officer Nasty. Yeah, please put your name ideas in chat here, because I've been struggling all day. I do like that face though. There's a certain glower to it. The eyes are pretty much useless. We'll just slap on the baby blues, I guess. Alright, facial hair. I think we want to keep the mug unburned. Oh, God. Give him a thicker chin and it's Big Snappy himself. Big Snappy? Oh, God, we can make Abraham Lincoln. we can make Officer Abraham Lincoln. Oh, jeez. Why do I hate how much I'm loving the Abraham Lincoln right now? Let's come back to that. We'll give him eyebrows at least. And I guess we want him to be ruthlessly tall. We're not an Ogren, but we're the closest thing we're gonna get to an Ogren, so... It looks like my chin already has scars. Nice cut up face. Ooh, big old slash across the chin. I don't mind that. Classic eye forehead scar here. Mastiff tear. Let's go with the... Where is it? Yeah, let's go with like the bear claw across the face. No, the hairstyles are always pretty pathetic too. Not a whole lot we're working with here. Oh yeah, that's an old fan favorite. The Edna mode. The Karen. The swooping Karen. What is this? What does this look like with the Abraham Lincoln? I look like the caveman from those old, what is it, Progressive commercials? Fourscore and 7 comb-overs ago. Angry Abe himself. I think we're gonna... Oh, wait a second. That's it. That is Abraham Lincoln. Right there. That is Honest Abe the Adjudicator. I can always change all this, so maybe I think that's what we're gonna go with here. Alright, do we want any of them cool tats? Any of them body tats? See, like, you can't, like, partially zoom in here, so it's hard to even see what the tattoos are. That's Duty is Forever. Yeah, I think we'll go with the Duty is Forever tattoo on our neck. Purge and penance. I just need one that says emancipation. Okay. Yeah, let's give Abe Duty is Forever here. I keep doing that. Alright. Sometimes the eyes bug out, so let's see. Yeah, we got the baby blues. Do we want one scarred? Nah. No, not really. Personality. Okay, so here we are. These are interesting. These are the new voice packs, and so yeah, let's see what we got going.
Imperialis is more than law. It is holy wisdom, handed from the Judge of Terra to Malkador, and from Malkador to us. It is not to be questioned or challenged, but enforced unflinchingly and without fear. By bringing the Lex to those that have it not, we bring order to the Imperium and to the galaxy.
So this is something ultimately we're just gonna have to go through the game to hear which voice is the best lines.
Death in service to the Lex is the highest honor. Justice, as the Judge of Terra instructs. You are all under edict of death. Earn remittance.
Definitely think it's gonna be the ball.
All shall be judged. I answer only to the Lex. You will answer to me. Quails, remain vigilant. There can be no excuse for Lex breaking. Even the smallest crime begets disorder. Disorder begets heresy, and if heresy spreads, the Imperium itself trembles. Better 100, 1,000, 1,000,000 innocent souls face mercy sanction than one Lex breaker walk free. This is the will of the Lex, and mine also.
Alright, Ed the Fatalist.
The Lex Imperialis isn't perfect. Perhaps it was in Malkador's time, but the blood of humanity has grown a good deal thinner in the miserable millennia since. Nowadays, those who claim to uphold his codicils subvert as much as they secure. No. The Lex isn't perfect. But so long as it serves, I will serve it in turn. And through it, Terra and the Imperium.
I'm thinking the mall, guys. What do you say?
You are block fodder! All of you! Never forget that!
It does sound like Angry Abe.
The Lex Imperialis is more than law. You are all scum!
This is the will of the Lex.
Fight well!
Yeah, it's the mall. Oh boy! We get to customize our favorite canine companion! Ooh, yeah, I'm thinking a good old, like, either jet black or a Siberian boy is what I'm thinking. See here, black. What do you think? Straight white or black? I'm thinking straight white. Yeah, and then fur pattern. What do we got here? Honestly, not noticing much of a difference here. I think we're gonna go with the default one. No, just no fur pattern? That one looks stripy. I do like the straight white though. Let's take a look at the colors again. Yeah, solid black, gray, gold. That's pretty gnarly. Yeah, let's go with this one. Precinct. Tertium is massive, and what's more, is the capital seat of the Mobian sector is responsible for delivering the Imperial tithe that all owed to the Emperor. To keep the precious flow of materials and people running smoothly, the Adeptus Arbitrators have established multiple precinct fortresses throughout Tertium. Does this affect any... Oh, it affects what's on my armor. Okay, yeah, this seems like it is a very unique opening. This, I believe, is the part where, with your normal character... Oh, alright, Monk, you has a good time. You'll be a good dungeon master now and be nice to all the little children, you hear? Just kill them quickly. This is where you would pick your starting prison colors, I think. The locals call the area of the Hourglass. Huge rents in the hive skin of exposed vast corridors and stresses the harsh Choman environment. Sand piles up. Temporary precinct heiress. Frontier precinct. Uniform trim. Indicators that the area is rife with unsanctioned activity and threatened side production. Located in the Torrent, this temporarily advanced base of operations is almost unnoticeable from the gantries that pass its unremarkable structure. Precinct Fortress. The largest Arbites precinct in the Tome of Ornum is named for the marshal that presides over the court and the ongoing investigation into the Mobian sector's failing tithe contribution. Precinct Judicia. Located in Throneside, close to a number of archivums found in the area, the precinct houses the local bibliocrypt. Inside its vaulted stacks, the minutiae of local interpretations of the Lex are laid out in meticulous detail. All that it changes is the trim on our armor. Oh god, the default outfit already looks sexy. Man, I seem to already be losing my voice, which is very unfortunate. I don't know why. I've barely used it today. We're gonna be a Fortress Vorturn. Can I put spaces in? That'd be new. Whoa, what? We can put spaces in our names now? Since when? Oh, man. Oh, this is awkward, guys. Sorry, I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk much on stream now. All I want to do is gush and ush and make funny voices. So, yeah, I was thinking Crimson Chin, and then I was thinking, should we go with Honest Abe, Angry Abe? What do you think? Oh, unless it's going to tell me that it has to be... Yep, name, validation failed. Please make sure your name contains minimum 3 characters. All uses alphanumerical characters. Okay. So, to get around that, we do what we always do. We do... that. I can always change this later. Hang on, let me check my spelling here. Old Mary Todd. It's probably this part. All right, let's play the prologue. See what changes as an adjudicator. Yeah, all right, already completely different.
Sir.
You summoned me.
You have failed me, Ivan. All this time and still Atoma is not secured.
No one is more disappointed than I. There have been complications.
No more excuses. My time is running out.
So is yours.
What do you mean?
Atoma was always under Marshal Voltaire's jurisdiction. You have exhausted his patience. He has sent forces to restore the tithe.
You have failed your duty. We have all failed. Atonement will come only when the tithe is restored. We shall triumph in the names of our fallen, and of those who still uphold the Lex. This is the Marshal's command. This is how it shall be. This is the will of the Lex.
He doesn't have the authority.
He speaks for holy law. That is his authority. He will test you.
Do not fail me again.
When do they arrive?
Pretty epic intro, I have to admit. I just wish we got this like a year ago.
Right. So what's all this then?
What's all this then, says old Commander Major Morrow.
So this is the Morning Star. Atoma's last great hope. I am not
Oh,
impressed.
Mary Todd.
Inquisitor Grindel's reach greatly exceeds his grasp. Still, Marshal Vorturn has ordered that we offer every assistance to this cause. We shall set an example to these individuals. We shall remind them what it is to serve the Emperor, rather than an Inquisitor's veiled agenda. But first, Avail yourself of the Psychanium facilities. Refresh your combat skills.
I feel like you're the one talking to me right now. Alright, so what I want to do... can I not even see my setup here yet? Okay. Come on, old Maritide! We got a legacy to build. Now, there's a lot of stuff here that doesn't matter to me. I just want to see what the opening missions are. I want to see, like, how the story progresses.
Welcome to the meat grinder. Everything here may feel real, but don't worry. You won't get hurt. Not unless you anger Persephone. Don't be alarmed by my little puppets, but do shoot them, or hit them, a lot, with whatever weapon takes your fancy. They won't feel it.
Yeah, I've seen this before, so we're gonna skip that.
Oh, go away.
You're gonna make me go through basic training? Alright, fine. Oh boy, can't believe I lost my voice.
You've come to learn, yes? The Psychanium is just the place. You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Chain attacks have different angles of attack and damage properties.
Ooh, I like that.
Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack. Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires
That's a
stamina.
really nice, that's nice.
Grenades can be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades. Your combat ability is a powerful tool for dire situations.
God damn. Woo, baby. Yeah, people said the shotgun feels great.
Alerting your team to priority targets is very useful. You should try it.
Double tap. Yeah, that's right, old bear Todd. Get in there. That's right. Get him in. Get him in.
Greg Shotgunner!
Very good, old bear Todd. Very, very good.
Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks.
Come on now. Come on, buddy. I'm sorry, we gotta sit through
Enemy
this.
attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness. Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
Boy, one day we'll get
That
bots
marks
that are
the end
different
of
than just
basic
veterans.
training. You are now ready to serve.
Nope,
Should
get
you
it,
wish
get me
to
out of here.
further
Fuck
hone
off.
your-
Fuck off, Stephanie. I don't need training. I'm a fucking Auric operative. I have level 40 in Havoc, or, you know, I did before it was reset. Fuck off with your training. I just want to see the missions. And I want to get in there with my shield and my beaten stick. I wonder if I was supposed to skip the prologue, but since I'm level 1, that will, like, push me towards the missions anyway. Fuck, man, I don't know. Oh, that mug. Oh man, that mug. Okay, here we go. Ready to skip or play the Battle for Tertium campaign. Play the campaign from the start means you need to make progress through the story to regain access to more mission variety. Current character level and equipment will be affected. Yeah, I want to play this. I want to play the campaign.
Are you prepared to bring
Goddamn. All right.
Good. Then report to the mission terminal. Our work begins.
Okay, firstly, there we go. So we're starting off with the club and stick. We're starting off with the shatter gunner. No, get that out of here. Cosmetiques. All right, let's let's deck ourselves out here. There we go. Then we'll slap on this bad boy. That's weird. Why are these showing as new? Because I definitely have already glimpsed all of these. Okay, yeah. I bought the extra thing. Personally, I don't want the giant fucking letter on my head, so I'm gonna keep that. These are all the Commodore Vesters currently available. And these are all... I can't see my helmet. I'm too tall. I can't see it. Who designed this shit? Oh, I like that one. Jesus. All right. Dash me up. Throw on a massive plume cape there. Lord. Stagger 500 elite special using Break the Line. Complete 5 missions on Heresy Threat or higher. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, that one's nice. I actually really like the default uniform, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I don't think I can even go to the armory yet.
I think it may be time to consider new tactics.
Yeah, complete battle for Tertium, and then I can use the armory. Alright.
The mission terminal provides intel concerning where our diligence is required. We are few, and our strength spread thin. To prevail, we must fight alongside these rejects.
Interesting. They just narrated it differently.
However distasteful it may be to do so. Restoring the Lex to Atoma means walking a long and dangerous road. It may be that none of us see its end. That is to be expected. Go forth. Atoma cries out for judgment. We shall provide it. This is the will of the Lex.
Nothing really different there except for the narration. Complete battle for Tertium to action. Yeah. Okay. So, campaign 1. Not gonna lie, this wouldn't be my top pick for a first mission, but the situation's desperate. You're heading to Chasm Station. You'll find out more on the way. It's an uprising. Guys, it's an uprising. So, we didn't do the tutorial mission where you fight your way off the prison freighter, given that wouldn't make sense, because we're basically a cop here. Oh, who's this yellow guy over here? Come to think of it. Yeah, well, we'll check on my dog later.
Seeing as how you're new at this, I reckon the best thing to do is throw you in at the deep end, so enjoy it. The heretics control the bulk of the transit mover network running from Chasm Station, moving supplies, personnel, the works.
We gotta start small to get large.
An arch heretic and ambush him on the platform. Got it? Then let's find out what you're made of.
Oh, you gave me a big old stun stick and a shotgun. I think we're gonna be just fine. I'm holding out to get the, I want the shield. I gotta get this boy up to 30, then I can start using my vast quantities of stuff. So right now my ultimate is the speaker system. I've got exploding grenades and we've got old Maritime.
But today's little excursion should mean that folk can breathe easier. Kill one random heretic, nothing changes. Kill 1,000 random heretics, raises a smile, but that's it. But kill the right one, it brings their operations to a screaming halt for a bit. We can use that. First up, head for the marketplace. You can splice into the train scheduler from there.
Alright everyone, it's fucking uprising, so like, yeah. Ooh, this thing feels nice.
We don't generally go in by the front door. Case in point, you'll need to use the ventilation tunnels to reach the market.
Get him, old Maritime! Get him now!
This way!
Alright, this thing clears rooms. Oh no, it's a horde, everyone. It's a horde of uprising. Still can't just climb that, huh? Now, where the hell's all the goddamn ammo? Oh, interesting. You actually... Okay, wait a second. What happens when I reach... Wait a minute. Can you literally only use this gun special 5 times? Oh, that is weird, man. What? They've never had a limit on a... Unless it gets refilled when I pick up ammo.
Ammo!
Okay, yeah, it refills my special, but I need to pick up ammo. It's alright, I got a little trigger happy there. The shotgun just feels oh so right. I haven't even used my BD stick.
The Judge of Terror. We will get fortunate to an infantry combat unit. Something to look forward to.
Come on, follow Honest Abe now. Come on, children. Oh, a minute. We might be sticking with Honest Abe as our character for this one.
Pressure
I haven't even used my grenades.
Maintain integrity in the event of a disaster. I can't clear you to proceed unless you're all in position.
We're missing Riffield.
Deploying grenade!
Okay, those just fucking explode. Wait a minute, so 4 left. Okay, it saves it.
This way.
Come on, in you go, children. My man, what the fuck are you doing? Ugh, I gotta imagine that maybe they're new. Maybe they're new.
This has been a day of judgment.
Not everybody is playing the tutorial, having already beaten this game into the ground. I need to have some empathy. Oh, you're back there. Well, I'm gonna get you.
I'll sell you down.
Trapper's dead! Follow me!
Where have you scofflaws gone? You don't want to be alone out here.
Riffle, what's going on, man? You need help? You don't jump. It's stairs. There you go. Yep, there you go. It's stairs. You got this, buddy. My God, that's a lot of grenades. I'm very excited to see what this guy has. I'm excited to see his other grenades. I'm excited to see his keystones, what I can do with his dog. I don't want to kick this guy, but I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, I didn't even check. I think I have a cosmetic for the shotgun too.
That's the spice point down there. Get the data interrogator in place and let it do its work. Be warned, they're unreliable and prone to needing restarts. If that happens, one of you work on the fix and the rest watch their back. Got it?
I cannot get up!
Man, the dog really is nice.
Getting close!
Data signal's good and strong.
Oh yes, I haven't been using my
my judgment.
There we go. Gotta make sure I use my propagandinator.
You are a disappointment.
Choices, indeed.
You got it. System's free.
Alright, let's get some melee going.
Neutralize the bomber.
You fixed it. Got to admit, I'm impressed.
Yeah, obviously these low difficulties aren't gonna really fill the adrenaline coffers.
Speak the will of the legs.
You heard? Get it working.
Web gunner dropped.
Green across the board. I don't know what you did, but you
Ooh,
fixed
this
it.
thing feels nice. Man, this is gonna be a fun shotgun.
At last. Get the revised schedule uploaded and hope we can make up for lost time. Right, that's the easy part done. Next up, Chasm Terminus and our unlucky arch heretic.
Yeehaw.
In case you were wondering, so far I'm not impressed. Not one of you know Opus would last a day on Armageddon. Lucky for you, Atoma's a much softer billing. With a bit of luck, you might last long enough to be useful.
I'm not a no-hoper. I'm a freaking... I'm an arbitrator. How dare you, sir? I don't feel like you showed me the respect I deserve as an officer of the law. But alright, toughen away. I'm feeling good. I like my odds.
All legs breakers will find judgment in good time.
I did this level just the other day on Auric with my Ogren. No, thank you.
Catechized the station. If they'd done their job right, they'd have weeded out the heretics before this went sideways. It always falls to the soldiers to clean up other folks' mess. Fancy you, I guess.
I'd rather have ammo.
I revel in your efficiency, Lex-Mate.
There's Chasm Station. Get yourselves inside.
Walking forward and pull the trigger. Walking forward and pull the trigger.
Welcome to the
Oh, what happened? Did the dog bite you? No! Bitch ass gunner. I gotta get used to using the dog. That's a very new ability. There's that positive intent. The fact that it can stun a mutant is hilarious. Can the dog run out of health? Does the dog have health?
Away from that bastard! We have stairs! Excessive force authorized!
Deploying, not sure what's going on.
The abomination is no more!
I feel like this guy with an Ogren would be a fucking power team.
You're wound tightly enough, isn't it?
I wonder how the shotgun does on higher difficulty, though. That's where shotguns really, they struggle in this game. Higher difficulty, they've got too much health, and the shotgun doesn't reload fast enough. Yeah, baby! Woo, grenades go hard with this guy. They just go kabloom.
Main event's still to come. I hope you're ready to fight.
No one escapes the legs. Bomber neutralized. The battle.
That's nice.
Let the hammer of the legs fall. Very clear.
I feel like I don't dodge as far now. Not sure what that's about.
Weapons spent. Reloading.
I don't even have to aim this thing. Just point it forward and turn the room into red mist.
Platform elevator. down there and end this. You can't take the target one-on-one, so work together. Teamwork, got it?
I got ammo. I'll share with the class.
Ammo. We can use that. Ammo.
Riffield. How you doing, old Barry Todd?
Marshal Vortern doesn't like me.
I can't see the name of his dog, though. I wonder if I got that really cool skin.
Like something stuck to his vambrace after a messy judgment.
Yeah, he's wearing the cape, so that's probably the extra snip that I got for him. This thing feels alright, but I definitely want the shield.
Beauty neutralized. There is no free-touching.
I trained for moments like this. Did you?
I did.
Thanks to redacted target confirmed. Go to work.
The fuck you looking at, Mauler? I'm gonna break your dick off. Dude, these dogs are nasty, man. They're always going. Good job, old Mary Todd.
For the Emperor! Nuncio Aquila, operating!
This is your last warning!
We did it, everyone. We proved our worth. Yeah, we're all level 1s. That makes sense. That's right, level 2. That's right, level 3. 2 levels. Then we got experience for. It's good we're getting experience for the shotgun. We are. Oh my goodness, the transmission.
Well, that could have gone tidier, but she got the job done. Putting the traitor lieutenant down in the dust has thrown the occupation of Chasm Station into disarray. Breaks my heart. Vanguard elements of the Mobian 21st are moving in even as we speak. As for you, seeing as you're still breathing, Explicator Zola wants a word.
Yeah, alright, so they've definitely done something to connect the characters, so I can appreciate that. I don't know if I can still do the story mission with my other people. Don't tell me we're, okay, good. Alright, firstly, let's go over to, well, yeah, masteries is one thing. Perfect block stuns, 10% damage versus electrocuted, 5% damage versus staggered. Apparently his big thing is stagger. Increase stagger on enemies by 60% on weak spot hit. 4% strike for 2 seconds on hit, stacks 5 times. Stamina depletes. Confident strike, always a good one. No, and a hammer blow. Okay, definitely electrocuted enemies. Probably staggered enemies, and confident strike. Okay, critical chance for each enemy hit by your previous attack. 10% damage versus electrocuted enemies. Yeah, okay, with the extra pellets. Staggered. Second, third, and fourth shots and a salvo. 35% weak spot on second, third, and fourth shots. That's pretty good. 7% close damage after killing an enemy at close range. Dum-dum. Toughness on close range kill. 40% damage against suppressed enemies. Strength 5 says every pellet hits and close range kill. Let's do full bore. Powder burn and then fire frenzy. Okay, first things first. Cosmetics from a lovable pooch. Oh yeah. I mean, you go from you go from actual pieces of dog to no dog. You go to dog has neck. That's all. Oh, look at that armor. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty cool too. I'm actually gonna keep default dog here. I like my white pooch. It makes it easy to spot. Cyber pooch is nice, and yeah, these ones are also pretty excellent. Okay, we don't get an accessory. I forgot to check. Do I have any special emotes? Yeah, did they actually fix this one? Because it's never worked before. And stances, what do we got here? Complete one mission on Damnation. Oh, that's going to be easy. Like that one. Sitting with Pooch. Kneeling with Pooch. Shotgun with Pooch. Nice. Okay. And here we go, the talent tree. Sweet dear Jesus Lord. The talent tree. Holy Mother McCree, the talent tree. I don't even know where to start here. So let's see. Annuncio Aquila. Replenish toughness, gain suppression dealt and impact, as well as slow immune, suppression immune, 25% recoil, immune to interruption. 15% damage taken. That's really nice. Allies affected also gain 30% toughness damage reduction, 30% revive speed, 10% attack speed. That's fucking wild. Time between affected enemies' melee attacks is increased by 50%, and their melee attacks deal less damage. Step forward and bash, causing high stagger. Gain 25% damage, which is an impact for 6 seconds. 6 seconds is not a long time. Restore ability cooldown for each hit. Increased to 1 on Elite, Specialist, or Monstrosity 5. Max cooldown restored. Castigator's Stance. Enter the stance for 10 seconds, during which you have 15% movement speed, 80% reduced damage. 80% reduced damage taken! 100% reduced movement speed penalty from actions, but you cannot sprint. On activation, you replenish all toughness? Jesus Christ, it's like the Zealot's Charge on steroids! Each Elite Specialist grants 5% damage. During this stance, your Cyber Mastiff has 75% damage. Ranged kills replenish 10% of the total ammo in your clip. Wow. So, both of these two right here, are sounding very much like my playstyle. Castigator's Stance sounds frickin' nutty. Periodically mark Elite Specialist bosses for Mercy Sanction. Killing them replenishes 15% toughness. Cyber Mastiff gains 150% Cyber Mastiff damage for 8 seconds after attacking a marked enemy. You gain 15% damage, 10% attack speed for 8 seconds after killing a marked enemy. 1% damage versus monstrosities, 1% damage versus monstrosities, 30 max stacks, lasts until end of mission! Holy shit! 30% damage to monstrosities. And 30% damage resistance. Wild. 10% movement speed and damage after pounce. The dog is always pouncing. Cooldown regeneration. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of cool shit here, boys and girls. I've got 3 points. So let's see what we got. 10% damage and 10% movement on Elite or Specialist kill. 50% range damage after reloading. 10% melee attack speed for 3 seconds on hitting 3 or more enemies with a melee attack. Gain 15% reduced block costs on perfect block. Gain 50% damage and 10% attack speed. 8 seconds? Wow. Replenish 10% toughness on staggering melee. Replenish 5 on close kill. Replenish 10 toughness instantly and 10% more on a leader specialist kill. Enemies knocked away by your Cybermaster's pounce have 8 stacks of bleed applied to them. Okay. 5% toughness per second while within 8 meters of your Mastiff. Spending, wait, what is it? 5% toughness per second? That's not terrible. Spending 1 stamina replenishes 15% toughness. On block, replenish 15% toughness over 3 seconds. On perfect block, instantly replenish 10% with a 1 second cooldown. Huh. After reloading, I'm gonna go with this one. Close kill, I mean, that's just close. That's melee or shotgun. And then, yeah, let's do this one. These are all gonna change. These are absolutely all gonna change as we push forward. This is better in every way. Now, am I to understand that I cannot access anything yet? Oh, well, I can access Zola. Yeah, complete Tertium 4. The Armory Exchange. I wonder when they're gonna do the update that introduces the Ogren that's in charge of the armory. We've never met
An
Brunt.
operative lives or dies by their weaponry. But the supply situation's dire, so we use whatever we can get our hands on. I've cleared you for access to the Armory Exchange. From there, you can requisition reconditioned weaponry recovered from the field. Be sure that you're always carrying the best that's available.
Oh, I've got money. Don't you worry about that.
Looking for a specific weapon type? Put in a request with Quartermaster Brunt, or one of his servitors.
Yeah, because we've never
What
met
you
Brunt.
get won't be top of the line, but it should cater to your tastes.
Assignment Reclamation Zone 15A.
Engaging.
Buyer's Trust level 5. Dump stats, definitely gotta be mobility on this sucker. Yeah, these are all shit. Okay, level 11 for the shot pistol riot shield, level 5 for the shock maul and suppression shield. That's what I want. Oh my god, you can... Oh my god. You can use the Crusher? Okay, I don't know if I'm going to adequately express how fucking excited I just got. The Crusher's one of my most favorite weapons in this game, as you all know. I live and die by the Crusher, and as a Zealot, you're the only one that can use it. The fact that you can now use the Crusher as this class, and this class gets stupid bonuses for stagger, where the Zealot does not. So the Zealot might bump thwack until you make it. Like, it's great, it's good. But with this class, bump thwacking's probably gonna be fucking obscene. Because every bump thwack is a stagger, every bump thwack is a knockdown. You can bump thwack, Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. I really thought this was gonna be my forever weapon with this guy, but holy mother of balls. I cannot believe we can use the Crusher. Okay, hang on. I need to compose myself, because there was something else I really wanted to say here. Right now, they're selling a really cool-looking Crusher skin. Oh, look at it. Ew, it's so sexy. It's so sexy, it hurts. And what do you have for Arbitrator right now? Yeah, what is this skin? Isn't that the skin that I'm currently using? Oh, interesting. Okay, this one does a little bit less damage, but it carries less ammo. It's gotta be a different special. Okay, so that's the standard, and this is the Adjudicator. Oh yeah, slap that bad boy on. Standard. Judgment. Yeah, alright, we'll throw Judgment on. You know what, actually, Mr. Man? I have so much goddamn money. I'm going to roll a shotgun that's going to have mobility at 60.
Transaction complete. Sold. Do you require an additional purchase? Purchase confirmed. Processing.
You get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole, baby. You get a line, I get a pole. I wonder if they rework these numbers so that it's really hard to get a level 60 now.
Completed.
I mean, that's fine. I'll come back. I've got literally 14 million Ordo dockets. So I guess right now, let's just go with the highest damage I found. I think it's probably a safe move. 26, 31, 33. $35. Okay. I already passed it. What the heck was 35? 35! You will be favorited, and everything else gets discarded. Oh, god damn it. They still didn't fix that bug. Hang on here. Yeah, oh, they still didn't fix that bug. Yeah, you're the favorite. And let's slap... Yep, let's slap you on. There we go. $18,000 left. And what was I spending on them?
Yes. Can I be of service?
2,000? Yeah, it's fucking nothing. Alright. Very last thing to look at here would be our penances. Five out of the following penances. Let's get to specifics. Reach trust level 5, trust level 10. Yeah. 5 missions on condition or higher. 5 missions the Arbitrator. Yeah, of course. Those all make sense. Give me the skills. Kill 500 electrocuted enemies. Block damage from 250 unique enemies. Have your Mastiff pounce on 50 bombers, snipers, and trappers. Kill 750 pounced by your Mastiff. Complete one mission on Damnation. Get rescued from a pox sound that has pounced on you by your Cyber Mastiff. Nice. Stagger remote detonation. Kill enemies with ranged attacks while using Terminus Warrant. Melee attacks while using Terminus Warrant. Single Arbites grenade 50 times. Ruthless Efficiency. Buff allies using the Aquila for a total duration. Well, that's the first one we're going to get. Forceful activated. Staggered enemies while under the effect of braking distance. Killed made by allies. With part of the squad aura active, kill 2,500 enemies while in coherency with your Cyber Mastiff. Kills made by allies in coherency with your Cyber Mastiff account. Stun enemies using the Shock Mine. Debuff 2,500 enemies using the Nuncio Aquila. Staggered 500 Alligator Specialists. I want to check something here. That sounds really cool. 10% damage versus staggered. Okay, let's get Crusher bump thwacking. Here's your stagger damage. Oh, that's interesting. Hitting 3 or more enemies with an attack. Easy when you're bump thwacking. Staggering an enemy makes them deal less damage. A bump thwack. Holy mother of bump thwack. Enemies staggered by melee take 15% more melee damage. Bump thwack. Staggering an enemy grants 1 stack of 3% damage resistance on the next melee hit taken, stacking 5 times. Staggering This is ridiculous. 15% melee and 30 impact on first enemy hit with each attack. A bump thwack. 15% damage after heavy melee. Pushing grants cleave. Oh my Jesus! Pushing grants cleave? Bump, thwack everything. Bump, thwack everything. Rending on staggered. This is ridiculous. Staggering hits and blocked attacks grant stacks of forceful 5 seconds. Ridiculous. It's not going to help, but thank you. I don't know how I lost my voice. I don't know what happened. I wasn't even yelling at the beginning. I have no idea. So clearly, guys, we're not going to see the fruits of this class today. Obviously, I need to get to level 30. And I need to start putting points in. I already predict... I'm going to make a shield build, absolutely, but I already predicted that I'm going to make a wild Crusher build. Just based around stagger. Just based around stagger. I'm so excited. It's gonna be nuts. Let's do another story mission. Let's keep going, you know? We'll get some experience, buff ourselves up. It's not gonna be, it's still on Uprising. It's not gonna be, exciting. I cannot promise. Gustavus Rex. Honest Abe.
Tertia can't fight without a sustainable water supply. So guess what the heretics have gone after? The trouble's confined to a single silo, for now. The heretics are pumping their poison in from there. Get down there and deal with the demon by any means necessary. You know how this works.
Yeah, it's not bad. Sounds a little low. You know what's gonna help my voice? A big old bowl of ice cream after this. That's what we'll do. That's gonna help everything. But first I need to use my shoddy to shoddy, and I gotta smacky wacky things. And I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this class. Alright, the second I get a crusher, it's over. We're gonna pimp out that crusher, because I already have it mastered. We're gonna pimp the crusher out, we're gonna juice its power, and we're just gonna bump whack everyone with the stagger till they're dead build. Oh. Look at all the pooches.
A lair of block fodder and eaten grapes. This will be a
So those are sexy skins. Sexy, sexy.
That's worth something.
drown it all. Nothing of value would be lost.
You need to head for the ragged
Drowning all.
I can guide you down from there.
Arbitrator, block fodder beware.
I don't know why I feel so slow. Bam. 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 Bam.
Make for the grinder!
I've always wanted to use a shotgun in this game. Now it actually feels worth it.
Deploying Nuncio Aquila! Judge that beauty!
Good job, dog. Oh, this shit feels good.
I keep hoping the Ragged King's cause will have collapsed. Always next time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for just fucking ripping that ammo.
Texas right already! Cal! Ammo! We have ammo! You... Follow me!
Good job, girl.
I'm afraid.
Yoink. This thing is a beast.
Destroy it!
Get him!
Weapon
Ha!
dropped!
Sexy pooch.
Down! Grenade resupply. For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
I say nay nay.
They are everywhere. Again for you, block fodder.
I beat my dog to the pounds.
So many have died on that bridge. Have a care you don't join them.
Recount my judgment.
Might as well just keep using this. It's a sexy gun.
Misappropriation of ammunition. Mandate eating bullet shield.
Mandate eating bullet shield. My sensitivity seems a little low.
They won't let you leave
I don't know how to
without a
put
fight.
it. It might be the stick dead zone stuff.
Kill that sexist minorist, 105! Undecorated culmination! This way!
Oh, do you now?
Rapper drop! This is what we came for! Attention, block fodder!
Block fodder. I love that I've got a nightstick in the back of my pants, like I'm actually gonna use it for something. I love the shotgun.
They don't hold than they can do, do they? Head down to the bazaar.
Quit resisting, sir! Stop resisting! Glory to the Emperor.
Intel suggests that some kind of demon is responsible for the disruption to the water supply. Radix will tell you that the creature lives somewhere out in the hourglass, and this is only a piece of its being. I'm not convinced, but be ready for anything. You'll have to cut through Ragtown, lucky you.
Yeah, Ragtown!
Do not let our quarrels become personal. The Lex is not such things. Your perception is not my problem.
Oh, convenient. If I'm always wrong, you never have to be right.
Go there. This way. Grab them now.
We've got this game to get. Don't you get that?
That's all it is, working out.
Reloading! Now hear this, block fodder!
Where's Gustav? Alright, he's ahead. Pounce him, boy! Girl, whomever. goodbye. Hello, goodbye.
Judge that
Will you
bomber! Execute! Your attention, look order!
He actually broke my toughness. Very good.
Silo's close. Get it done.
Yeah, definitely not your far-range weapon. I know. That's.
Lex, mate. You require it.
I know that's profound. Say that a shotgun isn't meant for precision.
Trigger the system flash and drive the demon out. Try not to die.
Pounce!
Don't you think? Destroy the demonic growth and you can end this.
Nuncio Aquila, deploy!
Good job.
Close! Kill! Repeat! Demonic presence neutralized.
Look for the rest. Killing one solves nothing.
Beginner sighted!
There's that old music I love. Pounce it!
Last demonic growth. Destroy it.
Speak the will of the legs! Objective approaching completion. Sextus Minoris 1-4.
Yeah, in upper difficulties, I'm definitely gonna need that shield. Or, you know, Le Crusher. Pounce it, boy! Diver Mastiffs kick some ass.
Recount my judgment!
Okay. The dogs are going nuts. We sound like a fucking metal band. We sound like a scream metal band.
Good. We needed this place back in our hands. Performed well. Extraction key.
Nuncio Aquila operating!
And nothing simpler than a shotgun. Just point and click and find a mop. Alright, yeah, we're cruising through these campaign missions. Yeah. Level 4. One more level and we get the shield. So yeah, we're definitely I'm gonna do another one here.
It's starting to look like there's more to all this than some renegade guardsmen wielding a grudge. Not sure what those things were, but you can be sure it's gonna be trouble. Still, clean water's flowing again, and you've given the heretics one in the eye into the bargain. We'll get the silo secured. Hopefully that's an end of the matter. I've cut you the necessary clearance for the commissary. You've earned it.
Oh boy, the commissary, everybody. So many potential, so much just fruits of my exploration. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying here. Fucking, what am I gonna get at the commissary? Hoorah, the commissary. You know what, can I? Oh, I can't even look at it yet. Alright, that's fine. 10% range damage, 10% toughness damage reduction, 10% melee damage, 4 max grenades, causes an explosion at your master's location, staggering, electrocuting enemies, 3 charges, 60-second cooldown. A voltaic shock mine that electrocutes all enemies within 3 meters for 15 seconds. And Arbites, big boom grenades. Alright, let's do this. And we'll get a grenade on our next... Oh boy, an equipping an infantry auto gun. It would be a shame if I discarded that immediately. Bye-bye. Can't get any relics until we get to trust level 8. We're probably going to be looking out for definitely 17 toughness, maybe health, and then probably a 3 stamina. You said the commissary, right? Let's go take a look at the commissary. See all the improvements that they made to the commissary.
I've got some good stuff here.
There's not even a tab. There's not even a tab for the that should show you how much they piss on the commissary. There's not even a tab for the new class. That is fucking bonkers to me. Hang on here. Was there nothing in cosmetics that you buy at the commissary? Yeah. These are all penances or the Commodore's vestures. Wow. Let's go one mission without the helmet. Yeah, let's go full out, balls out to the wall, Honest Abe. Now, Honest Abe and old Mary Todd, there's justice to be done. The full Lincoln. He actually had a mustache, though, didn't he? Still, That beard is presidential. Alright, let's, this should get us to level 5, and then we can buy ourselves a shield. And that's what I'm interested in. Can I? Oh, no, yeah. Campaign 3, Campaign 4, and Campaign 5. And then I think maybe that's it. I think there's just 5 campaign missions. Alright, so let's get through 3. I'll probably be able to get through 4 and 5 too. I mean, they're not going to take that long. We're doing these on the lowest difficulty, which I don't think... If come to think of it... Can I... Nope. I cannot even adjust the difficulty. It is locked into Uprising. Again, makes sense. It's supposed to be an introduction to the game. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that my Arbitrator was going to be Abraham Lincoln with his old faithful companion, old Mary Todd. Winoka, Doc Holliday, Vladius, and Honest Abe.
There's a vast cogitator array hidden in the torrent. The heretics use it for gathering intel, so let's exploit that. Security
I'm the only one without a helmet. I don't need a helmet.
We'll have today's cipher idents.
I like to look a man in the eye when I'm beating his brains in.
Into the array. They'll never know what you've done until it's too late.
A firm handshake and a firmer shotgun blast. I wish you could see your ally's dog name, though. I don't think there's any way to know what my ally's dogs are named.
A hard life is an honest life.
I grew up in the torrent. Well, like hell to escape, but there's no escaping your past, is there?
Round it all.
Seems everybody has picked them all.
Better alive in the blocks than down here.
There should be cipher items in the bazaar. Head that way and scan for them.
Go to the ISO cubes. Maybe Judge Dredd wasn't as obvious as I thought.
Kill the gunner! Mandated edict! Culmination! Reload! Barrel is protection!
Worth. No! Not Vladius!
Passing.
Whoops. Now, I could say that that was my fault, but, you know, there was a warning. I feel there was ample time to get away from the exploding barrel. Sorry, Vladius.
You want to get out of the stuff you've got to make with a bribe.
I was getting a little grenade happy, what can I say? But I shall rescue thee!
Nuncio Aquila operating! Look at them come! Fools!
Pull the legs! Man, these electric shells are nice. Dude, the fucking dog is such. The dog is so clutch. The dog really just does not give a fuck. Dog goes wherever it wants. Dog gets the job done.
Follow! Do not delay!
Bragged out, eh? Believe me when I say it's no worse off for the heretics taking over.
We cannot return from here.
I've never seen these levels so empty. But then I typically only play on Damnation.
Crack them down! Use your weight for the enemy! Trapper's dead!
Everything is...
The fuck you say? The fuck you say? For the 6. Just fucking shut that shit down.
Chase them down! Flush them out! Moving up! Looking for cover!
Be in peace, child.
Takes me back. Wish I could burn the whole place down.
Deploying Nuncio!
These are the steps of justice! Explosive judgment! Safe behind!
Follow me!
Yeah, baby! Yeah, that's right! Get that penance! That's amazing. That's incredible. That's just the tits. I cannot wait to see some high difficulty play with this class. I cannot wait to see Damnation. I cannot wait to see Auric level play with this class. I imagine it's going to be pretty fantastic. Come on! It reloads fast as hell, too. I'll show you some fucking dread shotgun. All right, I've got a melee weapon. Whoops. Did you guys remember I had a melee weapon? I forgot I had a melee weapon.
Ammo!
I've got an ammo box. We got 2 ammo crates. We'll be alright.
What are these scum we're looking for?
Oh, Maritime! Got my back!
Now hear this, Blood Mother!
I am addicted to just throwing these every direction.
Ammo crate!
Adon here. Pay attention. Commencing Auspex sweep. Do not stray.
Man, I love this thing. I love the dog. I fucking love the dog, I do.
Yes, this is the scan location.
That's you know, the whole point, I imagine.
Is to track down our quarry.
Seems obvious, but damn, the dog fucking slaps.
Scans complete. Awaiting instructions.
Data hall is complete in this area. Upload your findings to the servo scout.
Speak the will of the legs.
Nope. Nope.
This way.
So I don't know, honestly, if I'm gonna keep Abraham Lincoln as this character forever. I do like it. It is a great name. But I think eventually I'll name my dog either Cerberus or, not Cujo. Yeah, I like Cerberus. Maybe I'll keep the Elden Ring Night Ring theme. Name him Tricephalus. Maybe that's not the wolf's name.
Yes.
Four dogs, being good old boys.
Within acceptable parameters, Augustine? Yes, at least so far. You can expect my full report later. Excellent. A little light reading to add to the pile, no doubt. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor protects! Let the Emperor protect, for I offer none.
Out here!
This bridge would have been thick with supplicants back in the day, begging for the Ragged King's favors.
Nuncio Aquila deployed!
My dog's got you. I ain't wasting the bullets. Hello. Never mind, wasting the bullets is fun. You know, sometimes when I see the red lines of the police visor, I think my teammates are crushers. That's something I'm gonna have to get used to. You turn the corner and you kind of think, ah, crusher, it's coming at me. It's an unfortunate place for you to be, my man. Oh shit!
You'll have to disable those
Sprint for some reason. Fucking bitch. I cannot wait to have a decked out shotgun. Oh, I cannot wait to have a decked out shotgun.
From the team.
Return to the strike.
I have located a data retrieval site. Access failure. Reapply. This time, pay more attention.
Now hear this, Lord.
You have somehow succeeded in resolving the issue.
Drops that beauty! Right now!
Ace yourself, Lexmate! This road is long!
Follow me! I'll get a fire!
The Omnissiah favors us. Resuming upward.
This thing is like as close to the kickback as I've ever felt. But again, I am on very low difficulty with very shit weapons, so really can't start testing it until we get to higher difficulty.
Connection failure. Error. Error. Investigate. Redress. Do not disrupt the flow of data again.
What's all this saying?
Your wounds are severe, Arbitrator.
Data interrogation rate. Acceptable.
Hey!
I revel in proficiency next week. Nuncio Aquila, operating!
The power of propaganda!
All systems green. Uplink restored.
Gladius, you've got our ammo. Monsieur Gladius.
Go there!
Your incompetence is showing. The interrogator requires a reboot.
Ooh, this fire's lasting forever. Oh, looks like I gotta use my fucking melee now. Real shame, Gladius never put down the ammo.
Need ammo! Please, Sergeant! What's for fire?
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked. But it is now working.
Ammo spent. Engage at close quarters. Speak the will of the legs.
And another mission down. Good work.
Gladius failed to produce the ammo box. Yeah, we killed that shotgunner and I didn't even see how or when. Judgment! Justice!
Out of ammo! Need ammo!
Next time, hopefully Gladius will use the box. Alright, let's go grab us a shield.
Look at that. Another successful mission. I guess Zola might have been right about you after all. The water cartel's certainly seen better days. No tears from me.
Now here's what's
Nasty
interesting.
fights from what I've heard, so it's just as well we're not taking them on at the same time. Still, they can rest easy knowing they've helped us feed the heretics.
We're missing the old cutscenes involving the
Should make
traitor.
things easier for us in the coming days. I can't argue with that.
Did they just completely remove the plot with the traitor that Rannick kills at the end with his bejeweled revolver? Who cares? I'm getting me a shield. And I'm gonna run to the meat grinder and take a peek at it. Got a nice blue boy here. Ooh, yeah, alright. Not that we're even gonna be using this for long, because I want to go get me a shield, baby. I've been so excited to see that there was another shield.
What is your instruction?
It's probably not even worth it to... Nah, fuck it. We're gonna roll our own.
Transaction confirmed.
Penetration, power output, and defense. Okay. Ooh, hell yeah. Subjugation. Holy shit, there's 2 marks. Okay. This one's got heavier attacks. Let's see what the attack chains are. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go straight to the meat grinder to test this out.
Oh dear. I can see this is going to be one of the...
Oh, cool. You can meat grind in auric difficulty now. That's good. That helps test things. Oh, baby. Look at this thing. All right. Awesome bump whacks. Pretty sick combo. All right. And there it is. That's the big shock thinger. Heavy light combo is nice. I like the feel of this so far. All right, so inspect this. Strike, cleave, strike, cleave. Blocking attacks charges the shield's energy. Energy is passively gained slowly over time. If enough energy is stored, special action consumes part of the energy, performs a high-power electrical flash which stuns and suppresses enemies in a cone in front of the shield. Awesome. I don't think I can switch to that until I level up further. So I can't test out the other... I like the feel of it for sure. And then of course... Nice. It's like it's got 2 charges. That's a really nice horde clear. Wow. Okay. That's nice damage. Okay. Let's do another mission. Using our shield. So, yeah, so far I'm very excited for this class. I'm really excited to use the shield. It feels great. I'm excited to try the shield and revolver.
I'm totally convinced
The new shotgun feels amazing. And I'm actually a little scared at how effective I think the Crusher build is going to be. We still have to try the other marks, but we have to unlock those first. I am scared at how I think truly devastating the Crusher is going to be with this class. I really would like to rock a bolt pistol, because that's the true Judge Dredd build there. Rocking a bolt pistol. Yeah, 100%. Alright, this is campaign 4, and then I think there's only one campaign after that, so I might as well just finish them out tonight. Oh, nope, there's 4, and then 5, and then 6. Alright, don't know if we're gonna get through all the campaign missions tonight. Let's at least do 4. We'll get 1 mission in with the shield here. Then I might call the night. I didn't mention it at the start of stream, but honestly, my tics have been really bad wearing the headset, and it's causing kind of immense pain along the side of my neck and up through my jaw and ear, which is another reason I really haven't streamed as much. Short of like getting a full-on microphone, so I don't have to wear something on my head. You know, I can't unless I do silent streams. Oh, Mary Todd, you're such a good pooch. I also got to look at your cosmetics. I keep forgetting that we're unlocking stuff for you. Arbitrators. It's nothing but arbitrators. Everybody's an arbitrator.
You're heading into the torrent. Rannick's identified a target.
Gotta get some XP with this shield.
The target's turned an enforcer station into a private bolt hole. Ironic or what? Go in through the sewers, find your way up to the streets.
Everybody's looking all sexy in their armor. Got their helmeted visors and their golden plates, and I'm over here rocking the full Lincoln. Oh, fuck yeah.
For the Emperor! Some of you belong in this sewer.
I hope you're gone before they flush the system.
Aculum sectors conceal the worst of the worst.
Make your way to the Ascender. We'll talk again once you're in the streets.
For the Emperor!
For the Lex!
For the Lex!
Now, can these stun the big boys is the real question. I was born for this. I spent my whole life using a shield as an ogre, so I feel ready. I feel absolutely ready for this. This thing feels really nice. Can't wait to see what the other mark does. I want to see what that attack chain is like. Alright, we're cooking. I feel you. I feel you, boys. We're cooking. I can cook. You want to see some goddamn cooking?
Okay, for you, blood. Explosive judgment! Fighter is 106 inside! You are a serial infractionist. Don't deny it.
Not too bad.
Not a serial infractionist. You move pretty fast with it raised. Unlike the ogre, you still feel like you're moving at a pretty good clip.
You've got company. Hold out for the ascender.
Nuncio Aquila, deploy! Close! Kill! Repeat!
Get stunned, nerd! Oh man, I feel like a fucking gladiator. This is amazing.
Your attention, Bloodfodder! Precision is serving you well.
Got good stamina while running. I really like the shield.
Let the path stay where it is.
And of course, I hope that they come out with maybe a new mark for the
No
ogre
hesitation.
shield.
You freeze up. You're dead. Truly said. Medical station. Let every blow fall with a gavel's weight.
Let every blow fall with the gavel's weight. You heard it here, folks. Get gaveled. Get gaveled, son.
Trust that
Fire.
So the Bloodfodder comes to us. Attention, Bloodfodder!
Yeah, I really like this thing. This or the Castigator stance is gonna be what I use for sure.
next page.
We going, bitch!
You'll find our sanction reduction targets inside the enforcer station.
Oh, don't mind if I do. That's gonna come in handy. So, I mean, they didn't really change the missions at all. They just did some transmissions in between the missions, trying to tie together a sort of story mode. Oh, Mary Todd, you let me down. Thank you. Alright, so old Mary Todd don't always immediately jump the mutants. That's good to know. You know what really would have been cool? Dual wielding. A gun that was actually two guns. I know, it's just like a visual thing, but dual wielding always feels so good.
Ammo.
Kinetic shielding is pretty cool. But honestly, again, we're not going to see the real fruits until we get to higher difficulties, and I can test this out against like bulwarks or a bunch of crushers. I haven't seen a single crusher. I don't even know if crushers spawn in Uprising. You said it.
Reloading. The rebel is business today. Step gunner.
This shotgun is life, man. This shotgun is eat, sleep, pray, live, laugh, love, just all wrapped in a one juicy package.
Recount my judgment.
Yeah, alright, alright. Oh, you can hold it.
Not far now. Find the elevator and let's end this heretic.
Shotgunner, kill him! Search the spoilers! 7-7!
That doesn't stop mutants, good to know. I cannot be stopped!
Tertium has fallen into anarchy. It must be purged.
Hey, you know what? Here you go, boys.
Oh, great.
There's ammo for all. Dude, these fucking electric shells are nutty.
Search this minority forward. Target.
Oh, what's the matter, Mulder? No.
Medicaid station.
Quick key access granted. You're cleared for the elevator.
Don't fear their firepower. Getting close.
It's been nothing but the new class. I mean, of course it is.
I'd say you've been taking your sweet time down there. Reminds you of happier days, does it?
Hardly. I'm glad to have put my past behind me.
They always say that. It's never true.
For the Emperor!
Castigation Nation!
Reckon you can match me? Speak the will of the land!
Bonk. Think you can stand me? Yeah, I kind of think I can. So all this stuff feels really good. I just question if it's because I'm in a low difficulty right now. I really want to see how the damage numbers, respond when we get into Oregon damnation.
For the Nuncio Aquila operating!
That guy's got a nice smile. Everybody lined up. Oh my god, we unlocked the Crusher. Oh, we unlocked the Crusher, baby. Ooh, and we got a blue shotgun. Hell yeah.
It seems that for once, dear Augustine did not exaggerate. There's one arch-heretic fewer among the living. May the celebrations begin, etc., etc. I understand that the surviving water cartel have taken the opportunity to remonstrate with the heretics. I do so like a brawl with no winners. But don't even think that you'll be resting on your laurels. You're still scum, but you're useful scum. In fact, I think it's time you introduced yourself to Hadron. I'm sure she's going to simply adore you.
Yeah, so they seem to have completely done away with the... There's a traitor, keep fighting. I always liked when they executed the traitor, personally. Got me all tingly inside. Well, alright, let's slap on this bad boy. The hell? Discard. Yes, Mapuche. What have I got for Mapuche? So that's what we're currently wearing. What's the difference here? Just a difference in the, like, metal? Okay. That gives it a spinier spine, change the eye color, gives it a little bit of armor and a metallic leg. Again, that just makes it a fucking vicious beast. No, we'll go keep old Meriton. Wait a minute. Oh shit. I've forgotten what the default was. No. Ah, that's the penance for loyal companion. Okay, yeah, so that's the default. Okay, what do we have for this? Rending versus stagger. 6% attack speed for 5 seconds on a perfect block. Block breaks push enemies. Gain a stack for each stamina spent blocking. Your next melee attack gains 4 strength per stack, consumes 1 stack, lasts 3.5 seconds. Perfect block stuns. Electrocuted enemies. Impact. And stamina depletes. Okay. Ooh, we got 3 old talent points here. Remote detonation, voltaic shock, or the Arbitrator's grenade. Let's just keep going with this bad boy. 25 toughness. Ammo capacity. Counter stuff. Melee weak spot hits make enemies count as staggered. Jesus Christ. The Crusher is going to eat. The Crusher is going to fucking eat. Oh, reload speed. Your cyber active counts towards unit coherency. In addition, you and allies and currency gain 7.5% toughness damage reduction. That's not bad. Specialist kill. Electrocutes enemies it attacks for 5 seconds. Dope. Dope. Alright, might as well just go with this for now. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime crusher. Hello, my favorite baseball bat.
I exist to serve.
Oh, can I compare here? No. Wow. What? Oh, that's the other mark. All right, let me get this just to test it.
Completed.
I want to get that just to see the difference. Oh, baby. The Crusher. The Crushinator. The Crushulator. Okay, so this one. Cleave, bap, and then blocking charges, shields, energy, passively gain. Same thing. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. The cosmetic is the same, so it changes the actual beat stick. That's fine. Let me rush over to the meat grinder quick. I want to see what this new tier does.
I don't think it'll be long, sir.
You are.
Let's see what this attack chain is with the mark. It was either 9 or like 11. Okay, it's an uppercut. Alright, so no hits with the shield. Light attacks with this bad boy, just... Oh, very open, actually. You can't cancel it, though. Interesting. I'm gonna have to decide which one I like better. as shit to him. Okay. Hard to say which I like better, honestly. Alright. Well, everybody, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this adrenaline-fueled, ball-numbing craziness. I will be streaming this tomorrow to finish up the campaign missions. And yeah, I've got real high hopes for this class. I'm going to enjoy, making a primary attack dog, shotgun, and shield build, but rest assured, there's going to be a crusher build built 100% into the stagger category for this character, and I almost quiver to think about what type of damage it's going to be. Like, Bump Thwack is one of the best staggering attacks in the game that already does crazy damage. You add this man's crazy stagger there, Bump Thwack is just going to eat, like, everything. That's how I think it's going to go.
The weapons you bear are not mere tools of war. Serving as their custodian offers fulfillment you do not deserve. Steep yourself in the precepts and rituals of Holy Mars. Open yourself to the Omnissiah, and perhaps, Varlet, your diligence will be rewarded. With a glimpse of what these relics once were and might be again. Let us explore the mysteries of the machine god together. After all, we have a little time before your execution.
Yeah, that made more sense when I wasn't a fucking, like, constable.
Let us see what can be done.
Yeah, I've already looked at all the blessings. I suppose I can empower. I can't consecrate already. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Thanks for being here, everybody. Can't wait to see you in the next one. My name's Master Fung, and I'm gonna go eat a big old bowl of ice cream and hope that numbs up my face. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I don't think I have anything going on after work. I've taken care of most of my responsibilities this week. So we'll get some Darktide going, and we'll continue on, playing this brand new class. And maybe we'll still be Honest Abe. Who knows? Maybe I'll get a face change and we'll swap our name around and do something else. Until then, old Mary Todd. No, get out of the way. I'm trying to pet old Mary Todd. Yeah, who's a good old Mary Todd? That's right. All right, goodbye, everybody. Good night. Oh. Ha-ha! Penances! Hang on. What the... Oh, shit. Good killing machine. If we determine the guilty, we decide the punishment. I got it just for petting my dog. Fucking alright. There are countless expressions of the Lex Imperialis, each carefully documented and safeguarded in the labyrinthine Bibliocrypt Judicorum on Terra. I pet my dog and got a shit ton of rewards for it. Man, feels good. Feels earned. Yeah, feels earned. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even look to see if they added any, Nope, no new legendaries there. No new legendaries there. Champion of the Lex, Enforcer of the Lex. Yeah, Zealot Master of War. I'm missing some very specific penances. And it's frustrating because there's some of the more difficult ones to get because it requires like the private games and anyway, peace everybody. Good night.